Welcome to week 2 on the Men's Room FTM. This is Wednesday, and I'm Warren. This week's topic is coming out, which is a huge topic, hard to do in under 10 minutes, but I'm going to do the best I can. So let's see, I'm going to talk about coming out to close friends, coming out to family, coming out at university, and coming out on Facebook. Yeah, okay. So close friends. Since I'm abroad, I had to do coming out via the internet, chat programs, Skype calling, you know, things like that. And then I have some close friends here in Denmark that I went and visited in person to talk to them about it. And I've had nothing but the best support. They've been really wonderful, and I like to think that means that I pick my friends wisely. They're really, really great people. Really great people. A lot of them have questions, and you know, I did the best I could to answer that and to talk about it, and you know, they get it, and they call me Warren, and they respect what's going on with me. The second is family, and I'm not going to talk about my parents. It's too painful right now. Let's just say it didn't go well, and they're far away and not really a part of my life right now anyway, so we'll save them for another day. My siblings, I've got an older brother and older sister. My older brother was concerned and had like 50 different questions. I called him, so we talked about it on the phone. And then, but it was fine. Invited me to come visit him and his wife whenever I want, you know, before he gets shipped off to overseas because he's in the Marines. Actually, I won't get to. It's kind of disappointing. But he was, you know, concerned and had questions, but it's okay. I feel like I fielded the questions pretty well. And then I think he just wanted to make sure that I had thought of everything. My sister was really supportive in the sense that, like, she was like, well, you wanted to be a boy when we were kids, why wouldn't you want to be now? It made total sense to her, which is cool. I don't think they have started calling me Warren or using male pronouns or calling me their brother, but they're far away. I only see them a few times a year, so it doesn't really impact my daily life or my dysphoria, you know. And grandparents, my mom's dad found out accidentally via email because he had asked about the graduate school that I'm applying to since he'd been a professor there, and I replied forgetting that my email, the name next to my email is now Warren, and so he's really confused. But he wrote a very loving, supportive email, which was shocking because the reason I didn't come out to him was because, for one, he's not really a big part of my life, and for two, because he's not known for being the most open-minded person. But then he kind of outed one of my other cousins, told me that one of my other cousins was gay, and told me that another cousin who's, he didn't say who it was, he said one of my female cousins, and I think I know which one he's talking about. She's under the age of 10, she's little. He said, was convinced that she's a boy, and I find that very interesting, and I want very much to talk to that uncle who's her father, or see if I can't talk to her, or somehow be there for them and be involved in that. I don't know if they want me to or not, but I'm going to look into that. And that really hit me, you know, that I might have a first cousin who's also transgender. Wow, you know, whoa. But okay, then coming out at university, I told some of the classmates that I'm closer to, some of my friends who are also in my classes, and then you know, when it got to the point where like half the class was calling me Warren and half was calling me by my old name, and you know, people were wondering what was going on, I just tried to make it simple by giving a little announcement at the beginning of beginning of a lecture, and it was just like, alright, this is what's going on with me, and I don't remember exactly what I said because I was so nervous. I was really nervous, but it went well, and people were really respectful, really respectful. Professors immediately started calling me Warren, and one of the professors just said, as soon as I sat down after giving my announcement, she said, that won't be a problem in this class here in this country. You are warned, and no one's going to give you a problem about it. And she was very direct about it, which was great. And I had classmates who had questions, and if they felt brave enough, would ask me, or they would wait till I would bring it up in some way, and then they would ask. That's fine. And then so yeah, that went really well, and I'm on a Fulbright scholarship, and I told the Fulbright Commission, and they got a little overexcited. They were like, oh my god, how do we help, how do we do this, what do we do, does he need a new passport, does he need this, what does he need, you know, what can we do? And I was just like, whoa, slow down, guy. They were like contacting the Department of State in the US, and just, they got a little overexcited, and told them like they don't need to do anything except call me Warren. That's about it. But that was really cool that they were willing to be very helpful. And yeah, so Facebook gave me a lot of problems because my name change got rejected twice. Like I got a message saying your name change request has been rejected, which kind of sucked. But I used it as an opportunity to start a new profile, kind of weeding out the people who should probably not be in my life anymore, or whatever. And it was really great to get all sorts of Facebook messages of support and love, and the occasional ones of like random relatives. Don't you hate old people on Facebook? Like the really relatives that are like they haven't seen since you were a kid, and they're like, oh, I'm 50 something and now I'm on Facebook. So and then them sending me really rude personal, just being busybodies, you know, really busybodies, and expressing their concern about my judgment or whatever, or my lots of questions, or not even questions, just comments and opinions and judgments about my transition and my surgeries. Lots about surgery. I don't know what the hang up was there, but I tried to handle them the best that I could, and I got angry. I exploded at some people, and that's okay, because they need to know that they crossed a boundary. And I'm gonna be mad. It's okay to be mad, you know, if someone treats you with so little respect, you know. I'm glad that didn't have to happen too much. I'm a little worried about returning to the States, and you know, because I've had it so smooth here, so easy, that my roommates and everybody here have just been really excellent, and lots of funny stories, lots of funny questions. On the men's room, I blog a lot, and I blogged a lot about my coming out, and lots of stories there, so check them out. They're open to anyone who is in the men's room. You can see them, and I think that's about sums it up.